Hello everybody, and welcome back to DC Universe Online with me and Blind Vine. And last time, we did the Hive mission, I think it was? Perhaps? I think it was. And I think I talked a lot about Batman v Superman. I think, maybe I didn't. No, I think I did. Probably. I don't remember. Then I went and saw Deadpool. Oh my god, you guys, Deadpool is awesome. And you should watch my Deadpool playthrough. The beginning episodes are old. So, bad audio, not as talkative and insightful me. But I think they're still fun to watch. I had a lot of fun playing it back then. And I want to do some more of it. So, and luckily, a lot of people seem to really enjoy it. So, hopefully, that will stick. But today, I wanted to do something special. Because our mission is to go into the Hall of Doom. And that's kind of just like a throwaway mission. We'll probably end up doing some of it. Especially getting to the base part. But, other than that, I have a special mission that I want to do today. I just need to figure out on my map where we are. Alright, well, we're not too far away from my current objective, so we need to go somewhere, like, right there. So a lot of people have been asking me, Josh, can you do a video on getting the gadgeteer set? No, I can't. I'm sorry. It's too difficult. Collecting these things it's a chore on its own to get it. When it comes to collections and things like that, I really recommend looking up other sources. But I am going to show you how to get one piece. So that's something. I'm not going to tell you which piece. It's going to be a surprise to the end. But I feel like it'd be a really nice addition to the suit. But we'll find out when we get it.
The scientific and technological advanced research laboratories began right here with independent research on alien and multidimensional technologies. In fact, new and unusual technology still comes to old Star Labs first to be analyzed before it's sent out to newer Star Labs facilities around the globe.
I think I got this one over here, maybe. Go away, Star Cell! But yeah, I mean, I thought about it because...
Guerrilla Technician report. These brilliantly designed cyber gauntlets will strengthen our grip around humanity's puny neck.
I wonder if I have a thingy. Do I have a radar thingy? Oh yeah, that'll make things way easier. Okay. But I was thinking about it because, hold on a second.
Star Labs Metahuman Research Speed Test 1 recorded by Dr. Sarah Charles. Subject Superman. Superman, are you ready?
When you are, Doctor.
Because I wanted to send the folks that were asking me a video of somebody else doing it, but that was an interesting one.
Technician report. The empathy helm allows General Grodd to crush the enemy with a mere thought.
But there aren't any videos of it, which kind of sucks because I'm sure some people would enjoy that. Of course, some people would enjoy that, but it is actually very hard to get some sets. And this happens to be one of the really hard ones, mainly because it requires doing a lot of collections. It requires just an unimaginable amount of work.
Other dimensions do exist. Magic, meta, technological. Ever wanted to visit the mirror dimension? Or view Scarterus? Here at Star Labs, we're working to understand these realms. At Star Labs, the sky is not the limit.
Now, I know I'm grabbing a lot of these things, but it's really only the blue ones that we have to worry about. And I think that last blue one was not actually part of this one that I need to do. So ignore that one. And this one.
Guerrilla Technician report. This schematic is another example of superior guerrilla technology.
Superior guerrilla technology. It's none of these investigations.
Guerrilla Technician report. The
Someone over
transmitter
here.
play a
Perhaps
vital
it
role in General
disappeared.
Grodd's conquest.
Is this the one I need? I don't think this is the one I need. Oh no, that's a one of those things. About this one up here. Now I will send you guys over to, I might just turn the volume down so I can talk over it instead of stopping every single time that I collect one of these. But I have the website that I always send people to because it's just a fantastic website that'll tell you everything, and it's blog or Dcuo BLOGUIDE.com, which is Dcuo blog guide. Blog guide has one G. Maybe that one was a part of it. I don't think it is though.
Why, the removal of even a single
Or I might have
part
already
could
gotten
create
it.
an amplified feedback loop. Heaven knows what that would do to susceptible minds.
I think the one I needed is over here somewhere. Perhaps I did get it at some point. Huh. Interesting. Well, hopefully I did get it because it's not showing up and I have the radar enhancer. No, I'm not cheating. Radar enhancer. I think it's that one actually right there. Possibly. I don't know. Maybe we just grab that one. And I'm imagining things. Anyway, let's move on to the next one, which is like, where is that one? So it's like, ooh, let's stop for a second so I can see where it is. Ooh, nope. Map. But yeah, I mean, I've thought about it. It's just, some of them are just so darn difficult to get that it just becomes less entertaining and it becomes more of me doing this and flying around and being like, oh, it's looking. Maybe some people want that. I don't really want to do that. Also, doing all the collections, everything, I'd have to like collect them ahead of time, show you the locations, and then show you all the ones that I get. It's just difficult. Just
security recording.
yeah, this is one of them.
I don't see the issue, Dr. Charles. Star Labs has the research, and I'm offering you a substantial fee for the results.
Our research on Superman is not for sale.
And I'm
Not even
offering
to
you a substantial. I don't think it's this one here, but I'm gonna grab that one too while we're over here.
Unfortunate if anything were to happen to your databases.
Don't matter, Lex.
You've taken up enough of my time.
Anyway.
Guerrilla Technician Report.
Guerrilla.
General Grodd brilliantly designed this device to conceal guerrilla army movements.
And, you know, when you decide you want to go look for collections or investigations or briefings,
They called the
a
Flash
lot of the
the
time you'll
fastest
get
man alive.
these radar things when you're
He wasn't
leveling
the
up,
first
so you don't
wear
really
the
have to worry
speed
about it.
belt on his chest. Jay Garrick is still in action and breaking records
and then I
with
think the
Justice
other one
Society. We
is
hear he
right
can
over
still
here.
break the speed of light. Since the Flash often works with his beloved mentor, they're truly a speed force partnership for good.
A speed force. All right, yeah, it's here. All right, cool. And then that's pretty much it, as long as I didn't miss one. See, that's how easy it is. You just go out in the world, use this website, look up the one you want, and boom, you get what you want. And you get a level up.
For Daily Planet Live. Gorilla Grodd is back, and he's one angry, super intelligent ape. After his first attacks on Metropolis were halted by his hated nemesis, the Flash, and the city's newest heroes, Grodd fled and his devolution technology was confiscated by Star Labs.
It's
Now Grodd's
devolution?
army is launching an all-out assault to regain Grodd's equipment and devolve humanity.
Now, quickly, while we're kind of waiting for things to happen, I'm going to quickly look at powers and then I'll be right back. So don't go anywhere. All right, I'm back. All right. So we have a whole bunch of powers. So I wanted to bring up the tree and I'll put it up on the screen real quick for you guys. Again, using the same website. It's a fantastic website. They pretty much archive everything that you guys and other people, players from the DCO world, have collected. and put up here on this website. So go there and do things with it. I'm not being paid by them, although they could pay me. I don't think they're making any money though. Gotta be honest. So we need this one, and we need this one, which I think. Let's look at our loadout. So it'd be this, and then we need this, and then we don't have that one. Bummer. We have that one, but we don't have the fiery one, the fiery looking one. So I guess we'll just put that there for now. And trait wise, I know I'm just doing a lot of stat stuff here, guys. It's not very exciting. So there's savage growth, then vine lash, then briar, and then it would be a different power. I think it's a powers flora. I think it's this one. Yeah, which is harvest. And then we have chaotic growth, which is a supercharge. So that one's, I guess, is probably one that you switch in and out with other stuff. But these ones should be all right for now. Let's see what we look at. Cha, cha, yum. Then we'll do that one for now. Cool. So that's all we got with that. Now all we have to do is fly back to the villains, the place. Then we can go to the Hall of Doom and do that thing. And then we'll get our base, and we'll get cool stuff out of the bank since we're there. And we'll be like, boom, cool stuff out of the bank. That's how it works. Bada bing, bada boom. You get all that stuff. I did want to talk about The Flash and Legends of Tomorrow, because you guys, you got to be watching these shows. They're on par with a Hollywood made movie. They're so good. They're so good. The last spoiler. There you go. The last couple episodes in The Flash have been focusing on going to Earth 2, which is very cool. Grodd! I don't think this is the right one. I need the other one, please. Well, maybe we'll save that for the end. It'll be something surprising. Or we'll probably get it in like 2 seconds. And then I'll be like, look, it's a surprise. Anyway. Hall of Doom Metawing. But yeah, they've been focusing on going to Earth 2, and it's so interesting. The big thing about it is they're chasing down Zoom, of course.
It is. The Hall of Doom. I get a chill, don't you?
No.
Or maybe it's the air conditioning.
Yeah, probably.
They keep it low for Mr. Freeze.
Do ya?
Ready to start your tour?
Not really.
Just follow your mini-map and activate the consoles to hear my dulcet tones.
Oh, boy.
Calculator here. That would be a MetaWing holo token.
Would it?
Meta Society members have power in their genes.
Oh, boy. See, I told you it would happen. Surprise. Go over to the banks. The banks and stuff are better than dealing with calculator. Calculator here. Let's get our cool, exciting thing that we just went to go get. Daily Planet News Brief. Millions of dollars in damage and destruction of some of Star Labs' most delicate equipment rocked Midtown Metropolis today. I wonder if that has anything to do with a certain hero we made. No! I don't want to join your league. Grodd's successful campaign against Star seems to have earned him yet another foothold in our fair city. For Daily Planet Live, this has been Lois Lane, who sounds nothing like Lois Lane. Anyway, we're going to get this back piece. Yes, it's the Gadgeteer back. And I thought it would be perfect, since it doesn't really make sense that Blind Vine can fly when he doesn't have a jetpack. Right? I mean, that makes sense. Plus, the Gadgeteer backpack's actually pretty cool. Because when you're in mid-air or in, like, flight mode, ooh, look at it. Make it all, I don't want to be, like, really shiny. Like, really white. Like, really white. His black is the best we got. Use like white on those. White on that, maybe. Make it black. Let's do white. Yeah, that'll be good. There we go. But I think this is the right one. Unless it's the Joker backpack, which I'm gonna be very upset. It is the Joker one. Oh, butts. Well, the Joker one spits fire. This one doesn't spit fire, but we have a jetpack now. Let me know what you guys think. Should we keep that backpack? We could also get eventually the sniper rifle back, but I don't know if that quite makes sense. Yeah, I mean, it's all right. Looks cool. Kind of makes sense for him. But let me know what you guys think. But yeah, that's how you get the gadgeteer back. So woo. Back to the Flash and everything. So there are spoilers again. Let's do this thing real quick.
The Meta Wing run by Lex Luthor is for our superpowered contingent.
Ooh.
Poison Ivy, lucky you. Deathstroke, Dr. Psycho. Yeah, this is definitely the party wing. With the best weapons and gear, I might add. Just take a look at the vendor's console. Even with LexCorp involved, I found their equipment a good value, and they didn't even pay me to say that much.
Once we get the, well, I don't even know if we'll be able to get that. We might be able to. Well, I'm gonna go look at the PvP gear. PvP gear. Wait, no, it's not in this area. No one cares about that anyway. We'll go there in a minute. Calculator, you gotta hold your butt for a minute. We gotta go down this here and do things. Wee. Maybe it is over there. Oh yeah, it is over here. Never mind. Back this way. I don't even know if we can get it this way. Interesting ideas. I don't think we can though. It's worth looking though, right? Trench coat's always cool, but it doesn't really match him. Well, it kind of does, but I don't want it. Bloodbat. Phantom Zone. Shroud of Anubis. I don't think we can get it. I don't think that we'll be able to get it. Nope. All right. Well, I mean, you could work your way up and get the Vengeful Surgeon back. Maybe we'll do that. Unless we get it in a lockbox, but I think that's going to go to somebody else if we do. But work our way up and get the pistols that go on the back. That'd be kind of cool looking, other than the jetpack. Yeah, now it makes sense that we can fly because we have a jetpack. Right? It's going to make sense because it's not like it's a video game or anything. Journal. Oh, we're not even following this? Into the Hall of Doom.
Here it is.
Oh, God.
The Hall
of Doom.
I get a chill, don't you?
No, we already talked about
It's the air
this.
conditioning.
You're dumb.
They keep it low for Mr. Freeze. Ready to start your tour?
Yes, but...
Just follow your mini-map and activate the consoles to hear my dulcet tones.
Okay. If you say so. The Flash, they went to Earth 2 to hunt down Zoom and try to stop him and save Harrison Wells' daughter. And it didn't go so well. As many things with that do, it doesn't go so well, unfortunately. But in the end, if you watched Tuesday night's episode,
The bank, my favorite of the Hall.
oh yeah, thanks for reminding me,
Where the
calculator.
key lives.
The
Keep your
bank,
honor among
mine,
the thieves. Show me
mine.
the weaponry.
mine, mine. They're all mine. I have a lot more stuff too. I went and bought stuff. See, look, I got stuff. I got a water pump. Because he's got a plant guy. Gotta have water, plants, a desk. Everyone's gotta have a nice desk. Nice, pretty rug. Some boulders. Some rocks. And then some boulders. This looks more like boulders. This looks more like rocks to me. Anyway, wall thingy. Beautiful TV set. Everyone has to have a really nice TV set. Some couches, Couches are always nice. I got an extra couch too, and some elegant cabinets. So yeah, we're all set to make a house a home. I also need a bunch of gun lockers, but that's going to take a long time. Back to the Flash. So in the most recent episode, towards the very end, I don't really want to spoil a ton of stuff. I don't really want to talk about it a lot, but I kind of want to talk about a few things that were in it.
This is the main hall. You'll find entrances for each of the 3 wings. West Banks, the brokers, and the command and control center.
Oh boy.
Here. You will also find the mailboxes in the main hall as well.
Yay! Anyway, but at the very end, there was this situation, and it was kind of in both of the episodes. So at the beginning of, not last episode, but the episode before that, they dealt a lot with, there was, well, not a lot with, but a little bit, with inside where, what was his name? Wells' daughter is being kept. Hold on, he's gonna talk. He's gonna tell us things about stupid stuff.
First, command and control. Featuring the
Devs, I demand that desk, that table with the chairs. I demand it. You gotta give it to me. Do you know what I would do for that?
Only for the big league. Lex.
I would do a lot of things for that.
Be really bad.
I would do
Someday you'll get inside.
like awful things. Like things that people don't think about normally. For this desk, this table, this meeting area with the glowy on it. I would do terrible, terrible things for this. If you asked me to. I don't think you would, but if it came down to that, I would do awful things. Awful, horrifying things for this. Anyway, at the in the episodes, I think from here on out, I'm just gonna lower out on the volume and just talk over it. There's a character that's locked up in a cell, different from Wells' daughter. It's a glass cell. And the thing about these cells is that they're supposed to mess with people from Earth 1 because they're made of carbonite. I think that's what they said it's made of, carbonite glass. And the glass resonates at a different frequency than their bodies vibrate at. So when a speedster from like Earth 1 goes to Earth 2 and tries to go through stuff, using, they're vibrating their atoms down. Hello, Riddler.
Riddle me this.
Oh no, I don't really feel like it, but I'll take your mission.
A clue.
And
our world is full of clues,
Yes.
briefings, and collectibles.
Yes, it is, Riddler.
Calculators even rigged your
But,
interface to show
so since they
color-coded
can't,
markers
they're
on
not
the
really
right of your
supposed to be
arm.
able to vibrate their
Use
body at the
information
right
right here in the
frequency
hall.
to
Find
go
it
through the
and come back
glass.
to me.
So it makes it so they're trapped, basically. Rather than it being like bars, and they could try to like slip through the bars or something. It also makes it very hard for anybody with a meta power to break it. So say, Firestorm comes in to Earth 2. I don't know why he'd be there, but for whatever reason, he's there. He tries to come and tries to get Barry out, or this guy, or somebody that's locked up inside of it, another speedster, Jay, tries to get them out. He can't break the glass because he won't be able to break through that. There's a scene where Killer Frost tries to break it and can't, and they're like, I've never had this happen. They're like, it's carbonite. And it's like, oh, okay, thanks for the explanation. It was very interesting because this one guy who has this metal mask, he looks like the man in the Iron Mask from we gotta go down to the power core. From that old movie. And he doesn't talk. The entire time he's using old military code. Tap code.
You are now in the Hall of Doom.
I am.
That's where the society throws
And so
people
they
into
figure out what
the
he's saying, but
really.
they
Also down
didn't
here,
understand it at first. They were like, he's just tapping randomly because it's this weird
they have
five tap code or something like that. It's very strange. But the reason that it's very interesting is because he doesn't talk. He's in this very specific cell that's also made for other speedsters. So I'm wondering if he is a speedster, and if he is a speedster, then who is he? And the weirder thing about it is because they're talking to him and they work out his tap code, and it turns out he is tapping out Jay, like Jay Garrick. And they're like, he's alive, don't worry. And he's like, he shakes his head like, no, that's not the issue here. So I'm wondering, it's so confusing because I think that actually happened very early on in Tuesday night's episode. And I was like,
the Hall of Doom.
it is Jay actually
hang out in here.
Zoom? Because I think we talked about in a previous episode, maybe last time or the time before that, but you guys wisely pointed out to me, who was stupid, that Ybor, or no, not what is his name? Zaraman, I can't remember his name now. Why can I never remember their names? Sucks every time. Hunter Zolomon. There we go. That's the right name. Okay, so I do have to go up. All right, going up. Ooh, we got a shiny. Well, now it says I have to go down. What the hell? I can't do both.
Calculator here. That impressive symbolism.
Maybe it was telling me to go down.
Tech-using society members use technology and gadgetry to spread mayhem and villainy.
Ooh.
They're led, so to speak, by the Joker.
Seems like I should have been in that one. But no, I have powers now, and I work with Lex Luthor. Kind of. But I was interested. I don't know where the audio is. Oh, there it is.
Hall of Doom.
Worst laugh ever.
Sorry. Down here is where
Hunter Zolomon is supposed to be Zoom. So I was thinking in my mind that perhaps he's trying to tell them that Jay Garrick is Zoom. And so really, the Jay Garrick that we know that came to Earth 1, that was with Zoom, is actually Hunter Zolomon, and he's not Jay Garrick. And the Jay Garrick that's on Earth 1 is Jay Garrick, but Hunter lied to them, saying, "Hey, I'm actually Jay Garrick. That guy is Hunter Zolomon. I'm the real Jay Garrick, not him." So that's kind of where I was going with it, but I'm still not sure, because I was like, okay, now I need to keep track of him the entire episode to see where he is at all times. And there's scenes where Zoom and him are doing things in two different Earths at the same time. So they're clearly doing things at the same time. So it doesn't make sense that he would be Zoom, right? I mean, that just wouldn't make sense. At least not to me. But
that concludes our basic tour.
Yay! Thank God you're done.
The Hall of Doom.
Yay!
Enjoy your stay.
I think we missed
and make the world
a
better
glowy.
place for
It don't
everybody.
matter. We don't need to do
We'll
that.
chat soon.
Research and development. We need to go do that.
Kudos to you. You're not dead.
So I was like, well, that doesn't make sense. Like, if he is Zoom, then he's very good at doing. So, like, I don't know.
You should consider yourself quite lucky to have Dabney Donovan, the world's premier geneticist, here to help you discover your potential.
You have a tiny little reactor core here.
Foundation of greatness. I can help you unlock yours.
I already unlocked it.
Agenda is not concerned with
Using
meaningless
stuff like this.
archaic ethics. Are you ready to begin your own research and development?
Not really.
Ah, good. You see, all you will need is the proper plans.
Do you mind me standing on this?
And a workstation.
Do you care at all?
Like the one here. Here, take these items. They'll get you started unlocking your potential.
Oh boy, my very first science kit. Oh.
Step right up and hear about the vault.
Ooh, vault. We should go to the vault.
Win amazing prizes. Hey, it's my good friend, the Total Stranger. I'm Ambush Bug.
Here's your vault ticket.
To use it, just complete the Ambush Bug quest in your communicator, then equip the ticket, activate it, and blammo! Into the vault.
Let's go to the vault. Maybe I'll get the sniper back. Then we can try that one out too. So I'm trying to figure it out. Because it seems so weird that this random dude that has his face covered, I guess he's not that random. He's very much placed there for a reason. But he's like Jay, and he's telling them Jay, and then when they're like, Jay is okay, they're like, no, he's not. So could this guy actually be Jay? And it's so confusing. Could possibly the guy who, okay, I'm gonna spoil the ending for you guys. At the very end, Jay, quote unquote Jay, because I'm not sure anymore. They're trying to close the teleport or the rift, and Zoom shoves his hand through quote unquote Jay's chest.
Game's over. Step along, nothing to see. Get going.
And he gets pulled back through the rift. So now all the rifts are closed because they closed them all. That was the whole point, was to go save Wells' daughter, get back to Earth 1, close the rifts, and then from there try to figure out a way to get Jay's powers back, and then they could try getting back to Earth 2 and stopping Zoom.
Get anything good?
I don't know.
Hope for Argyle socks.
Nah, I didn't get it.
Anyway, every day you can use your communicator and check out the vault. Don't be a stranger.
Home is where the base is. So could the entire time...
There you go. Now that you have a theme for your base, you need to get a deed. These are used to actually grant base ownership and to select a location for the entrance.
Where should we put it? I kind of want to do the bunker layer, because I think that one would be cool.
So, like a well-trained monkey, you can follow directions.
Ooh, thanks.
Now, when you use your deed, it will grant you access to a base and allow you to pick a location in
Where should I
Metropolis or
put
Gotham
him?
for the entrance. Give it a go.
Or maybe I should put him in Gotham. I should put him in Gotham, not Metropolis. And I kind of want to put him around Ace Chemicals, because that's kind of a cool place, but I don't know. I'm trying to think of where I might want to put him exactly. No! Thank you for the invite, but no thank you. Where was I? Oh yeah. So the entire time with Jay, they were saying that I think they said that there wasn't any trace of the Speed Force in his system. But I might be wrong about that. Maybe there is. So I don't know if Jay isn't Jay and Jay is trapped in a cage by Zoom. And there's Hunter Zalman, quote unquote, who's Earth 1, who's probably Jay Garrick. I don't know at this point. There's so much mystery in it. I think maybe like right here might be a good spot. Maybe. No, let's not do it over there. That wouldn't make too much sense, would it? Maybe do that one. Yeah, let's do that one. We'll go over to Gotham and see where that one is while I talk. So I don't know who this person could be. There is a possibility that he's some sort of like shape changer or something. Or maybe a clone? I don't think they'd get into clone territory. 'Cause that seems very off kilt to everything else they're doing. Well, maybe not, because the entire season has been about doppelgangers and stuff like that. So that might actually work in that they're like, he's a clone. I don't even know if the Jay Garrick that was on Earth 1 that came from Earth 2 is alive anymore, because Zoom just shoved his fist through his chest and pulled him through the rift. So for all we know, he's dead. Which makes... At first I was like, he can't be Zoom, because he and Zoom are in two different places at once. But at the same time, why would they just kill off Jay Garrick? Like, there's something weird going on between this. So I mean, in theory, what I'm thinking is that, God, I don't even know anymore. It's so confusing, and so there's so much to it. There's so much to the idea that I just can't fathom exactly what it's supposed to be. I don't really want to be on this side of the map. It's really far away. But it wouldn't kind of make sense that he was over here, maybe. Where is it? It's over in... Yeah? Every time I leave my base, though, I'm going to get attacked by Brainiac guys. That's no fun. I don't want to get attacked by Brainiac guys. No! Don't attack me! I'm the bad guy! You leave me alone! See, that's what I want to have to deal with. Don't want that at all. Let's grab this again and look at stuff. Bunker in Gotham. I think I actually want to be somewhere more like right here. Good look over there. Let me know in the comments section what your guys' theories are. If you watch The Flash, and if you don't watch The Flash, please go watch it. It's so good, you guys. I mean, it's amazing. It's so good. Oh yeah, I like this place much better. Ooh, I'm gonna get a blue one while I'm here. Yeah, I like this place better.
Target Tango. Designation static. This target relies almost completely on his ability to command
let's
electricity and
grab
magnetism.
this.
Martial threat is null. Avoiding
Bunker.
electrically hot environment and
Gotham.
restricting use of weapons to non-conductive materials will impair his
Why
overall
can't I select that?
effectiveness by
Yes.
threefold.
Congratulations. You are now a bona fide bad guy with a base. Head there now, and we can take a little tour.
It's here, right? Here? Here. Here? Here. Oh, come on. Did I not select the right place? Aw, poopy butts. Well, that sucks. Unless I don't have it. Map. That wouldn't make sense. No. Where's my base then? Wait. Is that mine? Poops. I don't want to be over there. I'll have to move it. That is a terrible spot. I don't want to be over here. You poopy butts. Maybe I can still move it real quick. So they set me in a really garbage place. All I wanted to do was buy my place. I don't even know if I have the cash now to buy it. That would suck. How much cash do I have? I don't think I have enough cash now. That sucks.
This is your mainframe. The
I
nerve
get it.
center of your
Thank you.
lair. You can use it to gain access to powerful tools like orbital strikes, henchmen, and powerful equipment mods.
Back to the whole Flash thing while I figure this all out.
As well, so be sure to keep it up so you can access the more powerful features.
It's so
This is your
confusing because at first I was, like I told you guys, I was thinking, oh, Jay Garrick is not Jay Garrick, he's Hunter Zalman. He's trying to confuse them and he's actually Zoom. But then he kills the guy. So it could still be possible though. Could it? I don't think it's still possible. Well, it might still be possible. Okay, let's assume that Jay Garrick that we've met relocate base. Let's assume that the Jay Garrick that we've met is not Jay Garrick. How much is this? Ooh, I might actually be able to buy it. Yes, relocate my base to the spot I chose before. Thank you. We'll make sure that it's the right place too. Let's assume that he's not Jay Garrick and he's not Hunter Zolom. He's let's say he's Clayface. Yeah, now we're in the right spot. He's Clayface. Let's say that. Let's say he's Clayface for now, because that's the only guy I know that can shapeshift. That's, you know, a decent character. So So Clayface shows what's her name? Killer Frost is Caitlin. Shows Caitlin that
that's just the beginning of owning and operating your
Jay Garrick on Earth 1 is Hunter Zolom, which in reality he is not Hunter Zolom. And I apologize, this episode's going on very long, but hopefully you guys are still enjoying it.
Now that you've added the base items to your base inventory, use the control panel to enter decorator mode.
Yay, decorator mode. So
while in decorator mode, you can place your items at the appropriate markers.
Clayface shows Jay Garrick to her, says he's Hunter Zolom, and while Jay Garrick, or Hunter Zolom, the real Hunter Zolom, is in Earth 2 doing his evil thing. But in reality, he has the real Jay Garrick. No, it wouldn't make sense, would it? Well, no, actually it would, because there would be the Jay Garrick of that Earth, and we have the Jay Garrick of our Earth. And there might be a Hunter Zolom of our Earth. Or, oh my god! Oh my god! I just figured it out. Okay, so there has to be a Hunter Zolom and there has to be a Jay Garrick in each world, right? That would make sense. Right? Wouldn't it? Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, let's assume that there's a Jay Garrick and a Hunter Zolom in both worlds. Just real quick. Let's picture that. So that would mean, I wonder how many things I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I don't have enough to do free mode. Bummer. We'll set up some things. So let's assume that there actually is a Jay Garrick and a Hunter Zolom in both Earths. So that would mean that perhaps Jay Garrick of Earth 2 did die by Zoom. But there's still a Hunter Zolom on Earth. Earth 2 Jay Garrick did die. But Earth 1 Jay Garrick was kidnapped by Zoom and is locked in, because that would make sense why he couldn't get out of there, because he's from Earth 1. So he is the Earth 1, the real Earth 1 Jay Garrick. And he is locked up in Earth 2 Zoom's lair. The Earth 1 Hunter Zolom has nothing to do with this, at least not yet. So Jay Garrick of Earth 2 is dead. Hunter Zolom of Earth 2 is still alive, and he's Zoom. And Earth 1 Jay Garrick is still alive. Oh my god. That's my theory. That's my theory about this whole thing. Maybe even Jay Garrick of Earth 2 doesn't die, but I think he's dead. I think he's gone, because they're going to try to get rid of him so that they can make it all make sense and you don't get confused, right? So yeah, Jay Garrick of Earth 2 is dead. Jay Garrick of Earth 1 is still alive. And Hunter Zolom is Zoom. Solved. I got it, you guys. Let me know what you think of my idea in the comments. I have no idea, though. There's just so much that they're like throwing at you all at once. Will that match up enough? Not look too weird? It's not too bad. Maybe like right there. Yeah, that's not too bad. A little close, but that's all right. I don't know if I can put this any closer to these. Can I move that there? No, not really. That's fine. Don't need it really there or anything like that. Over here, though, I want to put that desk down. Boom. Desk put down. Not in a very good spot, but what are you going to do? I don't have free placement mode. Once I get that, then I can put stuff everywhere. You know? But until then, I can't really do that. So, bums and butts. Put this, like, here. Why not? And we got to put some other stuff down. So we'll put, like, this here. I think we have to put down these few things. They're, like, mandatory things you have to put down. Put the clock there. There we go. Clock's there. Yeah, that's my theory. Oh my god, I would flip my lid if I were right on it. That would be amazing. That's the only possible way that it could make sense, is that he was lying about Hunter Zolomon the entire time to try to make Caitlin believe that, you know, he's not somebody he is, you know, in case they were like, oh, you actually are this person. And he's like, no, I'm not. I remember I told you that Hunter Zolomon is his adopted name. It's not, it's not me. You know, that's the only way it could possibly make sense in the world, is that he lied about the entire situation. Do like, did it say you could do that? Yeah. Do that. And then we get some rocks in here. Right here. Perfect spot for some rocks. Do like, I really want it to be like that though. Fine, we'll do it like that. Whatever. Can't argue with the machine. And we'll put one down here too. These are hard places to stick things. But not rocks. Oh, I guess rocks. Can I put the other one there? Boop. So yeah, that's the only way it would make sense, is that Zoom was totally lying the entire time. And he is Hunter Zolomon. And Jay Garrick of Earth 1 is alive, and he's trapped in Earth 2, being held hostage by Zoom. That's like the only way it would make sense, right? Why did this say it worked for a second? Now it doesn't. You bums. You said it worked for a second. You're so nitpicky about how I put things. Ooh, which way was that? There it is. Perfect. Not really. I really don't like that placement, but whatever. And you move it later. And that's all that matters. So yeah. That's the only way it makes sense to me, is that in reality, he is Hunter Zolomon, Zoom, and Jay Garrick is alive. Now, that begs the question, like, how does the Earth 1 Jay Garrick play into all this? Because, I mean, oh, what if that dude was Jay Garrick? Oh, now I'm super confused again. What if the guy on Earth 1 actually was? No, that wouldn't make sense. Why would... No, it would make sense. No, it wouldn't. Now I think my theory is all messed up. No, take that guy out of the entire picture, the Hunter Zolomon guy that Jay showed him. That guy has no influence on this entire thing. Yeah. I think that works out. Let me know what you think of my stupid theory in the comment section, and we'll quickly finish this up.
Cersei promised Giganta she
Armory.
could transfer her consciousness into Wonder Girl's body. Wonder Woman and her Amazons are trying to stop it. Go hit up Brother Blood in the safe house for more info.
Okay. Now I kind of want to make like an armory, so I think I'm going to make the armory downstairs. Should I? Yeah, I'm going to put the armory downstairs. I'm going to fill this entire place up with like weaponry and stuff, I think. Right here. Right here. Right. I guess I can't do that. Well, butts. All right. Then. Right here. Right here. No, right here. Will be the armory. And we'll put it right there. That's a good spot for it. For now, anyway. There we go. That's great. Fantastic. I also have like mail stuff and things that I can put down in here. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We did a lot of stuff, kind of. We went and we got this jetpack. Let me know if you guys like it or if you think I should get rid of it. I'm kind of leaning both ways. I like it because it makes sense, but I think it kind of clashes with the style. So let me know what you think about that. Let me know what you think about my Flash theory if you watch The Flash. If you don't watch The Flash, go watch The Flash. And I will see you all next time.